Welcome everyone. I am Kayvon Mott with the Docsites. We do websites and marketing for dental practices. Today I'm joined by Bonnie Bradbury of Fortune Management Consultants. Welcome, Bonnie. We're really excited to share with you some internal and external marketing strategies that we've seen prove to be successful for dental practices across the many years that we've worked together. So let's get right into it. Bonnie, what are some internal marketing strategies and tactics you've seen that have been successful in terms of drawing in patients and really doing what good marketing does?
Well, Kayvon, what I tell my teams is that it's all about the relationship the doctor and the team has with the patients. If you have a friend relationship, still professional, but patients can't tell the kind of dentistry you do, but they can tell how they feel, how they're treated. So from the time that the phone call is made, all the way through the treatment, all the way to follow up with them, how the financial arrangement done, how the communication is done, all that is marketing. That's all internal marketing. And if that internal marketing is done correctly, and these people are comfortable with you, the patients are, it's pretty easy to ask for, to make a little video or ask for a review, and they want to help you because they like you.
So it's taking a full comprehensive approach, which it seems like, making sure every touch point, they have a great experience. Communication, I'm sure, is key. And that really creates the best type of marketing that there is, which is a great customer experience, right? Who refers another.
Yes. And your best referrals are always from other patients. They come in, they already trust you, they feel like they already know you, they'll accept treatment much more easily because they were referred by friends. So that's the best referral an office can get. Through the years I've done it, the amount of production treatment that's accepted from a patient that comes in from another patient is always above, and they already like you, they're easy. It's easy to get rapport with them.
You've worked with a lot of practices, Bonnie, and many for several years now. When practices don't see the perspective that you do, usually when you go in there, is there like one area that you kind of see, hey, that's like really low-hanging fruit? If their team can get behind that or switch that or see it differently like there, it can really change things for the better. Do you tend to see one or two areas that you think, are easy to shift?
I would say two things. One, the recall system, being a hygienist for so many years before I did coaching for 15, getting people to come in for the hygiene department, their appointment is very important. And when they're in there, then you can help diagnose other work. They're coming in otherwise unless they have a toothache. And the other thing I would say with the new office is that sometimes people concentrate so much on production. And of course that matters because you can't have collection without production. But if you just would really concentrate on what's best for the patient, really what's best you're diagnosing, how you're explaining to them, and not so much worry about the money, it all works out. If you get too money focused, people do pick that up. I mean, we track all numbers. I'm always knowing what the numbers are, what each provider does, but at the end of the day, it's all about how you treat that patient and relationship you have and doing what's best for them. And they know the difference from when they're getting a hard sell and when they're getting what you think is best for them.
Absolutely. It's, again, goes back to transparency and the communication and making sure the whole team's on the same page with that customer experience, A to Z. So we've been working, with hundreds of dentists nationwide for 12 plus years. Bonnie, you and I and some of the other Fortune coaches have worked together for some time. I'd like to share what I think are some of the successful practices that I see dentists utilizing in their business and in their practice. So I'd like to just share my screen. So there's some essential elements that a practice owner needs to know about to be successful online, right? And one of the key things is showcasing how you're different and standing out. So one of the examples and ways you could do that is to personalize your photos, right, on your website. So take these photos that are cookie cutter and things like that, and actually put real photos of your office, your staff, and things like that to personalize it. A second way to stand out is to embed your positive Google reviews. Now, many dentists out there have amazing positive reviews, but not all of them actually showcase their reviews that well. So if you take a look here, we're one of the few companies, we'll actually highlight and embed their positive reviews from Google. If Yelp is, popular in your area, we'll do that. Because again, credibility with reviews is huge. And a big mistake I see dentists often make is they have all these positive reviews, but they don't do a good job of highlighting them. A third way you can really take advantage of your website is ask yourself if there is some kind of treatment that you're looking to specialize in or be known for. So let's say it might be laser dentistry, right? You want to make sure that when someone comes to your site, they're aware of what makes you unique and what you're actually providing with that treatment or service. So make sure that's being highlighted. The most important page on a website, other than the homepage, is always the Meet the Doctor page, right? Why is that? Well, people want to see who they're coming, to bring in their kids, their family, themselves. So make sure that you have a site that showcases a great photo, right? You're on there. It might show your certifications, where you've been, going to school and things of that sort. You want to make sure you have a good photo, a good bio, and really puts your best foot forward. If you happen to do aesthetic work, big cases, you want to make sure you have a before and after gallery that showcases that, right? So veneers, cosmetic work, bonding, implants. Make sure you have all those examples for people to see so they can get an idea of what your work is like. And then lastly, a lot of practices, when I ask them and I talk to them, do you do any new patient specials or do you do offers? And a lot of them actually do, to bring people in, because as you mentioned, Bonnie, before, it's all about trust, right? No one really goes online and searches for, a big implant case and says, I'm going to go to the first person I find online. They go to a dentist, they see that there's trust there and their relationship there, and they're more likely to accept treatment cases. So sometimes if you have like a new patient special offer, or new patient special to bring people in, it could be a great way to get those people into your practice so that you can build that kind of trust and rapport with them. So again, these are some great points and tactics that Bonnie shared. These were fantastic. I really, really appreciate it. We just wanted to share some of the, successes that we're seeing out there. And again, Bonnie, if there's anything else that you'd like to add that you think is really relevant at this time for practice owners to really make the most of their internal and external marketing.
Yes, real quick, I'd like to just remind people that it's pretty easy to get a quick video, emotion enhancing words from a patient. If you kind of discuss it, I always have one set person in the morning who's the cheerleader for this. And at the huddle, they look at the schedule and see who could give a good review, who are we seating veneers for today, or going to be doing a whitening for. And then we ask the patient ahead of time, right before they're given their case or they see their whitening. We just ask them, we really want to show all our patients all the things we can do in the office. Would it be okay with you? We take a little short video. I'm going to show it to you. If you don't like it, we won't use it. And people will say yes if they know they get to look at it. We take the video. It's real short. And it's the first reaction, which is much more emotional and happy and excited. And then if a team has I'd like them to do that one a day, at least think about one a day, and then have a collection of them. And then they send it to you and go over what's the best way to present that and spread it out to get, the most maximum benefits from it.
So unique. And again, this is what makes Fortune coaches amazing, in my opinion. They don't get those tactics. They don't get the accountability from anywhere else, right? It's really where the rubber meets the pavement of, you should do it. Well, now how to actually implement it into our office. And again, I want to say a big kudos to what you do, Bonnie. We have hundreds of dentists we work with across the nation. And during the pandemic, one of the few ones who actually sent us videos of the doctor, doing a video of like, here's COVID, here's what we're doing about your safety and health, were those who were our Fortune clients. So keep it up. It really works and it matters and it does make an impact. So again, I wanted to thank Bonnie Bradbury of Fortune Management consultants. I'm Kayvon Mott with Docsites. If we can help or support you in any way with your website or online marketing, feel free to reach out or visit docsites.com. And of course, be sure to reach out to Fortune and Bonnie, you know, if you're looking for any support with your practice in the Southern California region. Thank you, everyone. Thank you again, Bonnie.
Thanks, Kayvon.
Okay.